everyone! My reading with vocabulary lesson today is on the book Charlie Needs a Cloak by Tommy DePaola. Tommy DePaola. There we go. I said it right. Okay, so our first two vocabulary words that we are going to look at in our story are these two pictures show those vocabulary words. One is the word straight. Something that is straight is not bent, curved, or crooked. Straight. Something that is straight is not bent, curved, or crooked. Our second vocabulary word is the word cozy. Cozy means warm and comfortable. Cozy. Cozy means warm and comfortable. Would you please look at these pictures? And if you think you see the picture which shows the word straight, would you point to that picture? Straight. And if you think you see or know which picture shows the vocabulary word cozy, would you point to that picture? Did you point to this picture for the word straight? Correct. Straight. Something that is straight is not bent, curved, or crooked. Straight. Did you point to this picture for the word cozy? Correct. Cozy. Cozy means warm and comfortable. Okay, let's look at two more vocabulary words. Our first one is the word evening. Evening is the end of the day and the early part of the night. Evening. Evening is the end of the day and the early part of the night. Our second vocabulary word is the word complete. When you complete something, you finish doing or making it. Complete. When you complete something, you finish doing or making it. Would you point to the picture which you think shows the word complete? And would you please point to the word that shows the word evening? Is this the picture that you pointed to for the word complete? Very nice. When you complete something, you finish doing or making it. Complete. Looks like this girl is completing a puzzle right now. Complete. And our last vocabulary word, did you point to this picture for the word evening? Correct. Evening is the end of the day and the early part of the night. Evening. Okay, now that we know our vocabulary words, let's get started on our book. Charlie Needs a Cloak by Tommy DePaola. Charlie was a shepherd. He had a cozy house, a big hat, a crook, and a flock of fat sheep. Oops, sorry, you can't see Charlie. And I heard one of our vocabulary words. It said that he has a cozy house. Cozy. There we go. Cozy. It's a cozy house. Cozy means warm and comfortable. But everyone said Charlie needs a cloak. That is the title of our story. Poor Charlie. What are you noticing about his cloak right now? Why do you think Charlie needs a cloak? Yeah, those are some good ideas. Let's find out. He really needed a new cloak. Yeah, it kind of looks like it's torn in pieces. Maybe he loved it a lot and used it for a very long time, and it looks well loved. Might be time for a new cloak. Oh, and look, there's his fat sheep. So, in the spring, Charlie sheared his sheep. See how he's cutting up here? You can see he's cutting. Well, I'm not sure actually. Where did he go? Oh, he's all of these. Look, oh, he's chasing the sheep right here. Almost caught him. He's up here, you can see he's shearing the wool off of the sheep. So the sheep's okay, it's just like getting your hair cut. Just shearing the wool off of the sheep. A couple more. Looks like they don't really want to be sheared. Might be having a tough time here. Oh, this one's hiding in the bushes. I don't think he really likes this. He washed the wool. Washing. Ooh, this sheep looks very bubbly. Wash the wool. And carded the wool to straighten it out. Straighten. Straight is another one of our vocabulary words. Straight is something that is straight, or something that is straight is not bent or curved or crooked. Straight. So he's making the wool from this curly wool over here to this straight wool over here. Look, the sheep's trying to put the wool back on. Then Charlie spun the wool into yarn. This is making me think about our science, our fabric unit at the beginning of the year. We got to sew yarn, and we used yarn in our weaving. Okay. Looks like they're all trying to take the wool back. Oh, and this little mouse right here is running away with some yarn too. Charlie wanted a red cloak, so he picked some pokeweed berries during the late summer and boiled them over a fire. Then Charlie dyed the yarn red in the berry juice. Picking all of his berries. If you had a cloak and you got to dye it a certain color, what color would you like to dye your cloak? Those are some good ideas. I think a rainbow cloak would look really cool. I think that would be my choice, a rainbow cloak. Or maybe some with some cool designs on it. After the yarn was dry, Charlie put the strands on the loom. Ooh, loom, that's what we use in our weaving. The loom. Does this sheep look excited or not very excited for Charlie to use his wool? Yeah, he kind of looks like he's trying to take it back. Charlie doesn't look very excited about that though. Oh, you know what I just noticed? This little mouse is taking this candle right here, and he was trying to take the yarn earlier. I wonder if he's just trying to take anything on the next page. Oh my gosh! This little mouse keeps trying to take all of Charlie's stuff. And every fall evening, he wove the yarn into cloth. There's another vocabulary word. We have the word evening. Here we go. Evening is the end of the day and the early part of the night. Evening. Oh, the red cloth looks very nice. I think the sheep likes it too. Charlie put the cloth on the table and cut it into pieces. The sheep is not being very helpful during this process of making the cloak. They look like they're having a mad staring contest. Look! Oh my gosh, the mouse! The mouse is stealing a little pumpkin. He pinned the pieces together. Looking at this page, see if you can find the mouse. Point to the mouse when you found the mouse. He's stealing something else. What is he stealing? That's one of our math tools. He's stealing a ruler. I wonder if Charlie notices that all of his things are going missing. Oh, see, you can see here, he's pinning his pieces together so that eventually he can sew it into, and sewed them. There he's sewing he pinned his pieces together and now he's sewing them Oh, I see it. The mouse is taking something else. What is the mouse taking? Yeah, a boot. My gosh. And then when winter came, I'm seeing something in the bottom corner down here. It's all the things that little mouse took from Charlie. I see the little jack-o'-lantern, the little pumpkin. I see the candle and the boot. I don't see the ruler in there. Probably is in there with him though. Oh look, you can see the sheep is getting his wool back. Maybe her or him. Getting their wool back. It's growing like our hair. Charlie had a beautiful new red cloak. He just made his cloak and they're already eating it. Oh, this makes me think about, I didn't see this word in our book, but he completed his sewing project. He made his cloak, he completed it, which means when you complete something, you finish doing it or making it. He completed his project. And that, let me double check, that was the last page. Yep, last page in our book. What a silly book. There was lots going on. There was a mouse that was taking all of Charlie's things. The sheep weren't very excited that he was using their wool to make a cloak. And Charlie had to make a cloak through that whole craziness too. That was a good story. Okay, thanks for listening.